Like, to be or not to be, that is no question for you. Obviously, you are not to be, because if I were you, I would not want to be. Thank you. I just came up with that off the top of my head. Nice Shakespeare quote, right? Because I'm so illiterate. All right. Wow, I got a good enough data connection. We're on. I just got to sit front row at the first ever TwitchCon drag show. I feel honored. It was quite a show, It was the dance floor. The dance floor in this scenario is right between the door and here. Okay? Alright, hypothetically speaking, this is the dance floor. I know it's tiny. We've only got one person dancing and they're invisible, okay? So, like, you're walking, you gotta cross it, you're walking, and and then you're walking. That's pretty silly, huh? Hey, man, you know, life is an adventure, and, you know, dancing... Dancing isn't really an adventure. It's more like a part of the adventure. And if I'm not ready to do that mini game, you know what I mean? It's like some kind of a mini game. The dancing part of the adventure. So it's the rhythm game. You gotta like press the buttons in. And I'll be your Tom Paris, and we'll pick up where they left off. It was a pretty good episode. Like Tuvok was all like, yo, and like. Alright, take care, guys. Tell me if that's socially redeemable. Maybe that helps. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for decades. Testing. Hey, is this thing on?
Everything is densely discarded. Living this life.
Yeah, it's like people got burnt out. I guess they weren't buying zombie stuff anymore. Hopefully that's making a comeback, right? 'Cause who doesn't love zombie stuff? I mean, come on now. If it's like pirates, ninjas, zombies, cyborgs, or robots or androids, aliens, extraterrestrials, you know, mutants, like superpower mutants, come on now. That's exactly the kind of shit you just have to support. I mean, as long as it's executed well, right? Just saying. Spoken like a true comic book nerd, I guess. You know, basically. This is empty shell. What on earth? It appears to be dark and moody, and at the same time underwhelming vision. And that was when I said to Ozzy, yeah, but dude, a bat is a bat, a cat is a cat, but a rat is a rat, okay? That's when Ozzy says, oh, dude, on the channel, Zot the Avenger rules. Oh, yeah. What's up, just saying? No sugar added, indeed. Alright. Hello. This is me, Zot the Avenger. Once again, as always, with another Is this thing on? Hey everybody. Hey, I learned something today. Damn, I am sweaty as fuck. Goddamn. I learned something. If you approach...
Oh, the editor's in here. Hey, wherever you are, editor, thank you. You're wonderful. I appreciate you. Well done.
Guess I fixed the microphone. That looks like it's extremely loud too. Hello! Well, this is awkward, but I mean, I'm happy to tell you, you know, Kyle the pedophile, the weird guy that sits back on Skid Row. Yeah, well, it turns out that Kyle the weirdo pedophile, he's got a Red Hat server, and he was really cocky. He caught wind that yours truly was exceptionally gifted and skilled in the computer black arts, and asked me if I could do a pen test on his system. He's running. Try my best. I got 5G on this thingy, so.
Fight.
Are they charging $3? How's about a penny? Can you charge me a penny? A penny a month? That's what I want to pay. I can afford that. Like, you ever heard that Sublime song where he says, like, I don't worry when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at the bills I have to pay. I don't get angry when my mom smokes pot. And then she goes for the 40 and smokes a rock. I forget the rest of it, but yeah, you know, he don't get angry at the bills he has to pay. Good for him. Granted, he didn't live for very long, did he? Yeah, if you don't worry about the bills, you end up dead. That's the moral of that story. And I'm dead serious. Motherfuckers, you don't even know how serious it is.
You gotta move the camera back.
I think it was already after Christmas. It was probably February. No, I'm pretty sure it was a little before Christmas.
There's nobody who's got a kid like this.
Let's see.
Yeah, old
Okay,
man.
well, that works.
He encouraged the juggling, so I can't really like.
Ta-da. Now, back to 3 balls.
My mom encouraged the juggling too, but he really encouraged the juggling.
Whatever things that
He was like, "That's genius. Your hand-eye coordination is genius, boy. By God, you could work for the fucking circus. You could be getting clown pussy up in here." Something like that.
Never bands, practice space to the after party. I got 2 drinks and no place to the after party. No, baby, I'll drive you home to the after party. Shut up and grab a microphone. I got 1,001 karaoke say days. 24/7, get us out of that place. So come with me, and I guarantee you won't be
That's awesome.
sorry.
Okay. I think I
To
missed.
the after party. Never bands, practice space to the after party.
I'm totally gonna have to watch this later and see how that worked out, because that's pretty awesome. From my perspective, and I don't even get to hear the music. Alright, I guess we can try to play a video game. What's up with the athlete's crotch? I'm like, you know me better than that. Skateboarding doesn't give people athlete's crotch. No, it's more like I'm juggling my balls around for you. That's what that was. I can still remember, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm wearing these baggy ass shorts, and I'm like, here, I'm gonna juggle around my balls for you. And you can look at it, you pedophiles. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna record that. Record that. I got you. I think the only 3 people have seen that so far. Hopefully, here, let me, enough with the extreme close-up. Sorry, man. a guest, and I took like Lou's head and put it on Marty's body, and I think put Marty's head on Lou's body, and I thought it was pretty cool, but I think I pissed Marty off pretty bad. He thought I was like, he thought it was inappropriate. You know, we used to get pretty far out on the Forbidden Zone, so I didn't really think I was like that out of line. But I guess it was a little bit serious because we were having a guest that was like nationally known at the time for being super controversial. But you know, all these years later, like 30 years later, I still really like this trick. It's funny. It feels like Big Head mode on Tony Hawk, right? I like it. See this? Where was it? You know, these Apple products, they tend to have Nintendo parts. Like that screw right there, that's a freaking tri-wing. A lot of times the Nintendo Wii and the iMacs and from that era, they tend to have a lot of the same parts. All right, this is the end. All right, take care. All right.
Record that.
To be a good Catholic, I think I said, "Oh Jesus God, look over my mom and dad and everybody, my aunts and my uncles and grandmas and but also, can you please help me learn better? Because man, this school thing sucks. The cafeteria food blows. The fucking bullies are all assholes. Not only that, but I can't seem to wrap my head around much of this subject matter." It's like I don't even understand what the teacher's saying half the time because they don't explain things well. Because they aren't articulate. And plus they don't care. They don't get paid enough to care. Right? So I think I prayed to God that somebody could explain things like the way I do for you guys. So this little program is fun. It's called Retro Boy. Perhaps you're familiar. Oh. Here, let me do this. I gotta be in a real good functional state of mind to do this stupid shit. I don't even like working on my own shit. Could you imagine my attitude working on your shit? I'll probably sabotage your shit and laugh about it on the drive home. That's how much I hate your shit. At least when I have to work on it. I don't even want to. If you hired me, I would literally sabotage you. I'm a saboteur. I am a red teaming, box hacking, vengeful, spiteful, hateful saboteur. And if we play video games together, and you start to get a better score than me, I'll press the power button and I'll say, aha. You didn't win.
So do you guys get paid for that? For just doing this show?
No, I don't, but darn it, it's just so much fun talking to people like you. I just love it.
Yeah, right.
No, we do. We enjoy. We appreciate.
Actually, I gotta pay Mark. So hold on, Mark. Let me give you a loan, okay? An IOU, okay?
Yeah, right. Put it on a piece of
He
paper.
knows it. He knows it. Mark knows it.
Exactly.
What? I know what? What? I wasn't paying attention.
If I could get some sponsors, maybe I could get paid for the show. Any sponsors out there? Give me money.
Oh, yeah, we don't get paid.
Give me money. Lots of money. Lots of money.
We do this. We do this all for free, basically.
I'm just a nice guy who likes talking about video games a little too much. So.
You know, an injury can last a lifetime. Think about that the next time you want to beat somebody's ass. The next time you want to smear the queer. The next time you want to commit a hate crime. I don't think anybody does that too much anymore. I think people just want to prove how alpha male they are, or alpha female for that matter. You know, it's ironic. We have so much equality these days that females have the right to be toxic too, if you think about that. Females are even... I guess if I was going to rerun anything on Tuesdays at 4, the thing that would make sense would be archive.org episodes. That would make sense. That is probably what I should do. Yeah, play some shows from the 90s on Tuesdays at 4. That would make this flyer so freaking true. It'd make it it's like a 30-year-old flyer, and it's like a 20-year-old flyer. And it's basically half true at this point, the second and fourth Fridays. Well, okay, the Channel 63, whatever. It's basically still accurate, okay? 20 years later, it's basically still accurate. This is the other flyer that I used to post up. I used to post this up at the cafe. They call it Cafe Quebec, but then it later became Shot in the Dark Cafe. And took classes and but I didn't realize how difficult it was to conform to industry standards. Like, they want me to do things that I cannot do, both, because of my beliefs and because of the way I am. Like, I can't conform to what is needed to succeed. So I guess I'm just left by the wayside as a nobody, and that's okay. I don't need to be somebody. But at the same time, I stopped riding the bicycle. It's more like the bicycle fell apart and I kept going. You know what I mean? How does this sound? A real man likes art, appreciates art, deals with the pain, and is true to themselves. How does that sound? I'll see you next time here on the ZTA Rules stream on twitch.tv. Take care, take it easy, skate or die, and live to live. Alright, bye-bye.
Whatever, man. I unplugged my cable. I knew something was getting weird. It felt like I had an intermittent... and I'm about to knock my drink over. Eat a fucking cigarette. Yeah, you kids love this gimmicky shit. I know what charts... You ask and ye shall receive. Balls up in your face.
Micro-relief is available only at authorized Miracle Ear hearing centers. Over 1,000 nationwide. Call now to receive this free booklet about hearing loss.
Mad skills.
Okay, well, I better get going. I already have a call afternoon yet.
It just made me feel comfortable.
If you or a loved one has trouble hearing clearly, isn't it about time you begin to...
On a Saturday night, Sunday morning, here on the ZTA Rules and Style 0001 stream, soon to be exported to YouTube, more than likely. Yeah, fine. I'll show you the video. No big deal. Let's see. I think I can access it on my local area network. Or maybe just Sure.
Everything's political. If you don't have money, if you're not in the right position, well then you're screwed, you know.
So a kid is more inclined to go out and make money on the street if he wants to get out of his tenement apartment, right? Mm-hmm. And if he wants to get out of a place where he's sleeping on the floor with 14 other people because of the idea of poverty in this country, created by the greedy.
So how do you feel about drug legalization?
Well, I think it's worth a shot.
And you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Fucking A. Sorry. I kind of need to be able to use my system. I guess not. I guess, I was poor then and I'm poor now. Yeah, okay. Whatever. That's it for dystopia. It's up to you to fix it. I've done my best. You do the rest, please. At least I'm pointing it out. What about? Pointing what out? Just, for example, the news is pretty fluffy these days. And it depends on where you get it. Bad. You know, it may, to a person that has premature ejaculation, the thought of fucking someone to death might seem real toxically masculine and totally cool, but no. You never want to fuck somebody to death. And breaking them, it's just about as bad. Please, be careful and use protection. You know, like padded headboards. Why is it so hard to find information these days? It's not anything... It's not a big mystery. Really? Am I just realize just how sick you are and that you really do have a bug? You know, they'll fucking prescribe it. But even still, that's the very nature of the problem at hand, is the bugs become resistant to the antibiotics, and then you have an entire society of vulnerable people, a la COVID-19. But that wasn't caused by antibiotics. That's basically the epidemic that we've all lived in fear of if we abuse antibiotics. And if you're 5 years old and watching this, where are your goddamn parents? Let me guess, they're at work? Where's your babysitter? Oh, they can't afford one? Why aren't you in school? Oh, it's summertime? I almost forgot. My bad. I digress, though. What, you don't think there's any 5-year-olds at home right now? Okay, wake up. Any down. And if you're 5 years old and watching this, where are your goddamn parents? Let me guess, they're at work? Where's your babysitter? Oh, they can't afford one? Why aren't you in school? Oh, it's summertime? I almost forgot. My bad. I digress, though. What, you don't think there's any 5-year-olds at home right now? Okay, wake up. Any could tell, right? Has anybody been placing bets like, so, is JJ a replicant or a human? He's totally replicant, right? Like, he talks about his mom, but how much do we really see her, right? That's funny. What does that say? Brain eater? Something eater. Let's see. I've never been that good at reading graffiti. And that's how Zot the Avenger would do it. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy for giving me video game. Could have been you.
in a disposable all-American wet dream. His and her towels, his and her peas. I tattooed his on my dick and hers on her shaved bum. Wish my dick were disposable. Disposable nuclear waste. I don't want it. I'll send it to you.
I think someone pranked me the other day.
How so?
Okay, so my neighbor knocks on my door, and he's like, hey, this package arrived for you, but I opened it by mistake. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I don't have anything sent to me, you know, like at my place. So I'm like, I don't think that's mine. And he's like, no, it has your address, and it had my address, but it wasn't me. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, that's not mine. And he's like, yes, but look what it is. And he pulls out troll makeup. And he's like, look at this. And he like really wanted me to look at it. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. I don't know why someone would send troll makeup to my address. But
I don't know why somebody would open your package if it wasn't addressed to them in the first place.
Troll makeup to my address.
I don't know why somebody would open your package. Say what? You know, look, nerd, okay? You've been doing a lot of stupid shit around this school that's making life hard for everybody. You think you're really cool in drama club or freaking... You think you're so smart hanging out with all the chicks in home economics? You think we didn't think of that? But you know what? We stay out of home economics because we need those girls to focus on cooking the future meals that they're going to be making for us. The breadwinners, the bacon makers. Alright, nerd? If you don't get out of that home economics class right fucking now, we're going to ruin your life. And your next encounter is going to be a lot closer to the toilet bowl. You got that, nerd? Yes, sir. You fucking learned your role real good. So I'm just going to do it, okay? So pay close attention. You might want to record this. Are you ready? You ready, Mark? Yeah, okay. Now keep in mind, my cheeks are going to puff out because I'm blowing, okay? Okay? That's the way to properly clean out a Nintendo Entertainment System cartridge. Go ahead and take that cartridge and put it into your console. Press the power button. See how it works now. If you don't see the typical boot screen that you expect, well, turn the system off, take the cartridge back out, and try another round of blowing out your cartridge. Yes, that should do it. Alright? If 2 doesn't do it, well, heck, 3 always does. 3rd time's a charm, and that's coming from zottheavenger. Alright? It's like, Flabberjet. You know the fucking website I'm talking about. Oh, did you ever think that you're too stupid to learn a language because you couldn't figure it out in high school? And when you tried in college, you got an F? Well, we've come up with a foolproof system. Just come to our website and try. You'll be speaking Pig Latin tomorrow. Blah! Ig pay attenward. Blah! Yeah, that website. Yeah, me and my boyfriend were thinking of taking a trip to Mexico, but, well, truth be told, our Spanish sucks dick. Oh boy, does it, honey. Ha! Muy bueno. Gringos putos. Loco de cabeza.
Wait, someone dropped off some hot wings. It wasn't for me. I didn't order it. And so I waited for a while to make sure it wasn't like dropped off at my place by mistake. But it had like the name on the bag had like an S, and then a bunch of squiggles, and then an H. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. Cool. Chicken things.
Not bad. You mean squiggles like the tilde sign on the keyboard?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like an S, some squiggles, kind of like something that looked like an H. I'm like, close enough.
Wow. That is...
So far in the last few weeks, I've received chicken wings and troll makeup.
You know, those are like... I wish people pranked me like that. Those are some freaking... Here's some free stuff, Zot the Avenger. Oh, you really caught me with my pants down. I wasn't expecting free stuff today. Wow, you really got me.
It's asshole, but I guess he's got a point. I can't turn down an opportunity. It isn't like I'm able to do this all the time. I can only do this when JJ allows me to, so... And trust me when I say this. I don't want to cross that guy. If you cross him once, you're written off. He's like, I don't need you. So you really don't want to cross that guy. All right.
Back when I was your age, we didn't have Kleenex. All right, we carried a hanky in our back pocket. That's right, that's right. If you had some snot in your nose, 'cause you're a snot-nosed little kid, well, you take your hanky and you blow your nose real good. And you put it back in your pocket and you wait until your nose got snotty again, and then you use it again. These kids in their Kleenex tissues, it makes them soft. Makes them soft, I tell you. I remember my hanky, it would get so slimy and wet, looked like I shit myself. But I didn't care, no, I was proud. 'Cause I had a hanky, I was a real man.
If Zot was going to be taking phone calls, he basically wanted, you know, just normal, civilized, sane people that wanted to talk about video games to call in and talk about video games. It didn't matter if they were a little kid wanting to get Sonic codes. It didn't matter if it was a full-grown man wanting Mortal Kombat 2 codes. It didn't matter if it was a teenager wanting Cruisin' USA codes or Mario Kart, you know, advice. That was pretty much the ideal phone caller. Instead, we'd get the phone callers, the prank callers going, chicken butt. Hey, what? Chicken butt? What? Chicken butt? Oh, you got me. Oh.
And so it begins again. A chance to play again in a golden virtual reality filled with opportunity and adventure. Yes.
Maybe it's a cyber warfare plan. They're scanning to see what, maybe it's... That didn't come from a different country. That was a different area code. So that's probably not cyber war. Hello? Hey. I'm streaming. Are you watching? Okay, hold on, let me... Say hi to yourself.
Hi.
Did you hear that? I'm like, no, but something could have happened to it. Like, what if they did something? She's like, what are they going to do to your deodorant? I'm like, I don't know. I could think of a few things, actually. And she's like, really? And we probably talked about it for 5 minutes. And by the time we were done, she's like, this is like a goddamn Seinfeld skit. Or Seinfeld episode. Like, we're talking about nothing, you know, but we're just talking about it on and on and on and on. It's like, yeah, but what do I do with deodorant? Long story short, I took it back.
Strangely silent, while not completely, and still quite powerful at short and middle range. From Tokarev's own words, the system may be tweaked and tested, so chances are that Orlov himself can find better positions or attachment devices to increase the efficiency of the silencer. Oh. Yeah, being silent, being stealth is pretty important to these assassin guys.
skin disease.
My
He
favorite
has
food,
turns his
marshmallow
skin white.
peeps, of
His
course.
hand's
What's
whiter
yours?
than mine. I don't get it. Oh well. we're still
Actually, I gotta
walking around.
admit, I've been
And we're
eating
going to go
s'mores
find
way more.
someplace where you viewers might just be interested in, which are hamburgers.
Brand
or
name
anything that they would
fucking
like
graham
crackers
crackers and blue box. You know, they got these chocolate graham crackers
we are
now
about
that are
to go
covered
into
in
Vans,
sugar.
California
But,
days. Well, we're
and
gonna
I prefer to use a Hershey bar or whatever, but I've been using chocolate chips because you gotta make do.
Time to talk about glory holes and maybe Dirty Sanchez while you're at it. Because, El Sanchez, I am here to give you the Dirty Sanchez. Pretty funny shit, right? But it just so happens involving, yesterday was a glory hole filled day. It was a filled up glory hole of a day, let me tell you, people. Let me tell you. Yeah, it was,
Wear with pride. And if anybody thought it sounded corny or geeky or dorky, that's when you just kind of go, just keep thinking that. Okay, buddy? And stay off of my internet. Because I don't want you dirtying it up with your non-netizen ways, you know? And you're probably thinking, what the fuck is a netizen? Like, where are my friends? Like, I used to talk for hours. I could talk for 5 hours at a time when I was a teenager. It's like about nothing, all kinds of shit. Like, is Just Saying still here? Just Saying Paige, I love your hat. Okay. Like, I remember I was talking to her one time when I was like 15. Maybe it was after an episode of Video Games More. I don't know. I told her. Oh, and then there was the NWO. We're taking over for life. Right? Oh, God. Oh, no. Not the NWO. They were some sophisticated prank callers because they'd really reel you in. You know? Oh, fished me. Hooked me. Oh, yeah. Hell, they could talk to you.
Yeah, pre-surgery. Yeah. What's up with that skin disease?
My
He
favorite
has
food,
turns his
marshmallow
skin white.
peeps, of
His
course.
hand's
What's
whiter
yours?
than mine. I don't get it. Oh well.
Actually, I gotta admit, I've been
and we're
eating
going to go
s'mores
find
way more.
someplace where you viewers might just be interested in, which are hamburgers.
Brand
or
name
anything that they would
fucking
like
graham
McDonald's, so
crackers
we
and
haven't
blue
tried
box.
this trick
You
yet.
know, they got these chocolate
But
graham crackers
we are
now
about
that are
to go
covered
into
in
Vans,
sugar.
California
Well,
days. Hello, viewers. In case you're wondering why that policeman just walked up to me, he's told me to leave the ducks alone. What a jerk. I think his name was B. Klinger. He was a real jerk. Oh, and by the way, that's the jerk of the week. I always have a jerk of the week.
people like Frank Howley, and basically all of Zot the Avenger's fans, his regular fans here, they've shown tremendous amounts of netiquette and stuff like that. So there are some people, whether it's just natural, maybe they were born with it, born that way. They were just born that way, you guys. They had that netiquette pre-installed. Or maybe cigarettes. Well, you can get in big fucking trouble. I'm like, I found a shortcut. You know, it's like an exploit. Hey, I'm the baddest kid of them all. It's like if I brought beer to school. That would be the bad kid. Fuck. Like 12-year-olds getting everybody drunk. That's the worst kid in school. And I'm just gonna throw some music on to be nice, because I'm a nice guy. I'm super nice. I'm not gonna leave my stream watchers just hanging
Why would I? That is so weird. Oh, wrong mouse. Of course. Not that weird. Consoles! Oh yeah? How's it broken? Oh shit, fool, get that replaced. Go on eBay, buy a replace. What do I look like, an engineer? That was a trick question. Cause I'm a software engineer, sucker. Alright. I see somebody with a phone and a ROM I can hack. Alright, finally. Somebody that's paying attention. Can you believe these? Hello? What was that again?
May I please speak with Lisa Murphy?
Oh, there's nobody here named Lisa Murphy. I got my sex changed, and now my name is actually Larry. I'm so sick of answering the phone. It's probably this one. Take that, motherfucker, and that, and that, motherfucker, I'll kick your ass! Sorry. I'm a little bit of a violence junkie. Shouldn't have thrown that first punch. Ah, jeez. So I'll say it again. Where I put my mouse? You know, guys, this whole situation would be much easier if I just would have, like, Sarah, are you on? Is Just Saying still on? Why didn't I just fucking marry you and make you my assistant? Like, I could just make you my slave, and then I could let you out, and that'd be great, right? I just need a slave. Oh my god! That was awesome! Holy shit! Oh yeah! You know what's a good site? Fucking this one I'm looking for. I must expel some seminal fluid. May I use your body? God, these are so lame. I want to put my thingy into your thingy.